with probably zero musical capabilities think that Kendrick Lamar didn't deserve the halftime show. Huh? What? Only white people hated it. I didn't want to say it. As a white passing person, I didn't want to say that. But you saying that and me repeating that message, I'm just gonna let that sit. The people that I saw with this take the most were white men. Ain't nothing wrong with being a white man. That's not the point. There are some underlying messages that the performance is trying to convey. Arrête. Please arrête. And if you don't know what that means stop in French.
Oh, brother, this guy stinks!
This is the worst clip I have ever seen on the entire internet. It is absolutely abysmal. Let me tell you what, we got a lot to unpack here. So you got Pokimane. Oh, Pokimane, you know, she's known for being the greatest, the absolute greatest commentator on everything. Miss Cookie is herself over here. Well, she decides to give her opinion on the Super Bowl halftime performance being performed by Kendrick Lamar, and it has to be the dumbest thing ever. All she does is pretty much regurgitates like a 200,000 liked comment on Twitter, but she doesn't have the actual underlying knowledge to push her opinion, so she just regurgitates what she saw, and then proceeds to stand there like, what? For 20 seconds or 30 seconds at a time, and it's just really cringe. And she opens it up talking about how your opinion's bad and that you have no musical capabilities. And right there, so you can't have an opinion. This is a stipulation you're setting, Pokimane. You can't have an opinion if you don't have musical capabilities. Okay, well, where's your platinum plaque? Where's your golden plaque? You haven't even went plastic. You haven't even got paper nor wood. You have no Grammys. You have no musical success. So with that being said, Pokimane, you open up your argument by defeating your own argument based on the stipulation you have set. You invalidated the entire argument. You cannot be this stupid. You just can't. Before you made an argument, you invalidated the argument you were going to spit before you spit it. Like, you just can't. I'm blown away. I am genuinely blown away on how idiotic a single individual can be. Like, that makes no sense. It just make that part of the video, it just blows my mind. Blows my mind. So with that being said, after that, she goes like, what? What? For about 20 seconds, because she has nothing else to say. So it's just performative. Then after that, she starts making up this weird ghost argument. People saying that Kendrick didn't deserve it, which 99% of people, majority of people didn't say Kendrick didn't deserve it. Not to say there weren't people who were saying that, but majority of people said that it was a bad halftime show and that it was horrible. And when I was looking through these comments, it's because if you weren't there or if you didn't pay attention to it, majority of what was being performed was GNX and Damn, his newer projects. People wanted Good Kid, Mad City. People wanted T-Pab. People wanted all of his classics. They didn't want GNX. It's a performance. Yes, you can still have the underlying messages that you want. You can do them aplenty. But people would have preferred if he made these underlying messages towards his classic albums, which obviously are way better. Much better album. That's what made Kendrick. And this is what's kept Kendrick relevant. 100%. But people would have preferred music from those albums. So, people having a musical preference towards his older, projects equals bad. Like, no, that's stupid. Anyway, moving on from that, she then goes on and she says some very ignorant stuff. Like a coward. She says it like a coward. She starts punching down on white people and white men, and then she acts like a coward. So she doesn't just have the balls to just be openly ignorant or make an ignorant comment. She's like, I'm white passing, by the way. I'm white passing. Just be ignorant. Just say it. Don't be a coward now. Don't bow out. Okay, don't bow out. Don't bow out of this. Just make the ignorant comment. If you want to make it, just do it. Oh, by the way, there's nothing wrong with being a white man, but I'm gonna... Shut up. Just make the comment and don't make it. Don't sit there and be a coward about it and try to dance around the ignorance. You said it. It's done, right? And then she does... Oh, my God. We're going to save this for the end. But the lack of self-awareness... This is my favorite part. Literally, I think we should open up a dictionary, take out the word irony, and put this clip in there, Pokimane. I'm going to tell you what this is. So essentially, the lack of culture in this white community. Oh, you didn't get it if you were a white man, she says. whilst literally being the walking personification, definition, stereotypical Beverly Hills pampered idiot with the Sabrina Carpenter album on her wall. You literally, this almost, it comes off as fake. This is almost so ironic. It's cartoonish. It is cartoonish. It is cartoonish. A woman who is punching down on you for being a white guy, right? Hold on, I'm saying this as a Puerto Rican. I'm Puerto Rican, by the way, and both my parents are Puerto Rican. They're from Jayuya and Ponce, and I have DMX and Big Pun on my wall. Who? Flappy Bird. And I'm from New York. What would you know? Oh yeah, guys. You know what? Next time we need a rap opinion, everybody run up to Pokimane. What do you think about Raekwon the chef? What's he cooking for dinner? Cuban Links to you is a piece of jewelry. Cuban Links to me is a piece of history. You would know nothing about rap. So don't ever give your opinion on it. Because we all need an opinion from a chick who sits around in a chair, plays video games all day, that being Valorant. Because you know what? When these rappers put together these albums, all the way back to Cool G Rap, all the way back to Mos Def, Black Thought, Nas, Notorious B.I.G. You know what NWA was thinking about when they were putting together all these albums? You know what they were thinking about? All these rappers, they were thinking about, man, you know what? We need to make music for chicks who sit around all day playing video games. Yeah, because that's the audience. That's our target audience. The exact people you're attacking are the exact people you are sitting next to in that boat. That's what you don't have any musical whatever. You have nothing musically done. You've done nothing musically, okay? You've done nothing. You have no musical qualifications. You have no platinum plaque. You have nothing, okay? But you can, in my opinion, obviously you can still have a musical opinion without having musical success to a major level. There are so many great musicians who have seen no success as artists. So many musicians, okay? Like, it's such a stupid thing to say. You know how many, like Vinnie Paz, Jedi Mind Tricks. Most of the people watching this don't even know who that is. Okay? Ill Bill, La Coca Nostra. So many underground artists. Big L. Majority of people don't know who Big L is. People don't know. You play his entire Lifestyles Poor Dangerous, the big picture. I say Big L, you're like, ooh, that's a letter from the alphabet. You don't know. Okay, so you want to sit down and punch down on these people, but that's the same people you sitting in the same boat with. Okay? And you sitting there in the most pampered room I've ever seen in a fucking several $1,000 chair with a Sabrina Carpenter album. Oh my God, like what? You didn't like the performance? Shut up. Keep your rap opinions to yourself. They're horrible. No one's running to you for a rap opinion. If I say Common, you say the cold, where is it? I don't want to catch it. You're a joker. Absolute joker. Absolute clown. And she's the underlying messages. The underlying message. I don't think you guys got the underlying message. How egotistical do you have to be that you would actually think that majority of human beings on the planet are that, like, just dumb? They couldn't see. Super Bowl. That's what was happening. That's what was actually happening. Yeah, that was what was happening. Or check this out. If you would read the comments that were bashing the halftime performance, people didn't like how he carried himself. People were complaining about his breath control. People were complaining about 60% of the songs were pretty much bleeped out, where he's like, because every other line was a curse. So it's almost 60% of the songs were just the instrumental. People didn't like that. Or how about the fact that I don't think the entire performance had anything from Good Kid, Mad City or T-Pab. You should actually read the opinions before just clicking on a comment and regurgitating it. In a clip, you should read the other side of the fence and see what they're saying. You know? You should do that. That would make a lot of sense. Absolute idiot. Oh, and then she ends this all. It's beautiful. The bow on just to make this absolutely cringe. Absolutely abysmal. To make this and solidify this as the worst clip to ever come out of any camp. She then goes on a tirade speaking, I guess she was speaking French or whatever language. She said that it was that salududu or whatever the fuck that was French. I don't know, was salut? Well, not salut, obviously, but salut, I don't know. Okay. And it was like, oh my god, look how, oh god, guys, she's so ramped up that she's speaking another language. This girl sure has a lot of culture. You guys see? She has a lot of culture. She can speak another language. Impressivo. Oh god, that was the part of the video where it just started making my stomach just like actually like it felt like there was a fist in my stomach, because it's like what was that last part, like that was genuinely like I was watching, I was like, oh my god, my blood pressure was rising. I mean, she's just sitting there speaking whatever language, and she's like, if you don't know what that means, this is what this means. It means be quiet. Shut the fuck up. How about that? You know what that means? You know what shut the fuck up means, huh? You know what that means? Let me tell you what it means. Let me translate that into English. Shut the fuck up. So anyway, with that being said, I'm your boy Corey, and I'm gonna catch y'all later. Get her out of here. Come on. And for you, 2 thumbs down. Peace.